Right? Yeah. Hi, Mom.
What's open? Oh, salted song.
Hairball out. No rubes. I don't have her with me. My partner, ex-partner. We do 50-50 custody, you know? All right, friends. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. So I will not be here next Sunday. I have my Brian Head retreat, and I do still have one spot available if anybody feels like sending it next weekend. It's Thursday to Sunday in Brian Head, Utah. Um, yeah. So if you have any questions, if you're curious, let me know. And then Kim Dastrup is subbing this class, so Kim will be here teaching. And other than that, I guess I have my breathwork offering coming up. The next one will be on the 20th of December. So it's my once per month breathwork. It's breathwork and sound. So it's 2 hours, 7 to 9 p.m., third Saturday of every month. So, okay, let's just do the thing. So find seated meditation if you're not already there. You can sit any way you want to, kneel, sit cross-legged, easy pose. And if you want, maybe just stretch a little bit or move a little bit, kind of feel into your physical body a little bit before settling into stillness. So anything that would feel good or just interesting, just feeling into all the space inside of you. Maybe feeling where you might be a little stiff or tender or sore. And then eventually, no rush, but eventually find stillness. Sit up nice and tall. Feel into the length of your spine and the back of your neck. Let your face be soft. Let your shoulders melt down away from your ears. And just take these first couple moments to really fully arrive in this space. So, as best you can, just let go of everything going on out there in the world. And for now, just feel yourself in this room. Feel the ground underneath you. Feel the air around you, the energy around you, the energy of community. Notice the sounds around you. And bring your awareness a little more inward. So, from your outer world to your inner world, notice what's there. So, sensations and just energies flowing through, emotions that might be present. See if you can just become the witness. So you're not trying to change or fix or control anything at all. You're just noticing what's already here, what's already happening, starting to watch it, to observe. And if you haven't already, start to bring more awareness to your breath. So you might visualize your breath. If you're more tactile, you might just feel into your breath, the expansion and contraction, the rise and fall. And with your next inhalation, just fill up as big as you can, very intentionally. Get as full as you can and hold in that fullness. And then when you think you're full, see if you can find a little extra sip of air at the top. And then open your mouth and big, huge sigh. Yeah, good. Very nice. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, fill up. As full as you can become. Hold. Take that extra sip. And then big sigh, release. One more time like that. Inhale, fill up every little space. Hold. Let the breath circulate around inside for just a moment. Keep holding. Keep holding. See if you can find 2 extra sips this time. And then big sigh, release. Good. Seal your lips now. Begin to cultivate Ujjayi breath. So bring that gentle constriction into the back of your throat. And see if you can start to create that little bit of sound as you breathe in and out. Sounds like an ocean wave, wind moving through trees. Sometimes people even call it a Darth Vader breath. So it's an audible breath. You hear it and you feel it. It's slow and steady. It's big and spacious. So use this breath to support you in your practice today and to guide you from pose to pose. Help create space as you hold poses. Soften around any discomfort. So as best you can, stay connected to this breath throughout your entire practice. Anytime you lose it, no big deal. Just notice that and then bring it back again and again. So that's the practice. So if you want to stay right here, just in your seated meditation a little longer, or if you want to start to explore little bits and pieces of movement first in your seat, you're welcome to. The invitation when you're ready to come forward to hands and knees, tabletop, and just start to move your body any way you would like from a tabletop position. So intuitive movement, creative movement. Letting go of how you look on the outside. I'm just focusing on how you feel, what your body feels on the inside. Responding to it, getting curious about it. And then keep your breath right there with you. And let it guide you. Very nice, friend. So feeling into your upper back, mid back, low back, your side bodies, your hips, your pelvis, shoulders, elbows and wrists and fingers. Lots and lots of ways to explore. Lots of different sensations that you can notice. Give yourself a few more rounds, like 3 to 5 more breaths, working and moving in this way. And then as you feel ready, you can start a transition back to our first downward facing dog of practice. So no rush. Just get there in your own time and in your own way. Good, everybody. And once you're back in your down dog, keep feeling around, keep exploring. So you might pedal out your heels, move your hips side to side, your head a little shake or a little nod. And then just a question from me to you. If you would rather not be touched, you would rather not have any physical adjustments, just give me one leg in the air to let me know. I don't take it personal. Okay, thank you very much. So give yourself a couple more breaths here. And if you do want to lift one leg in the air just to stretch and feel, lengthen, then the other, go for it. Feeling into your down dog. Feel the strength in your hands and your shoulders and your core. Feel the length from your fingertips all the way up to your sit bones. Feel your big, spacious breaths flowing through you. Take one more big inhale into your down dog, everybody. And then as you exhale, just gaze to the top of your mat and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you've arrived, halfway lift, breathe in, spine parallel to the ground. Beautiful, exhale, let it go, fold. Do that one more time. Inhale, half lift. So crown of your head reaches forward, tops of thighs press back. Exhale, release. And then this time, take it all the way up. So rise, arms overhead as you breathe in. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach up and stretch. Exhale, hinge at your hips, slow dive down. Lead with your heart if possible and feel your core engage as you dive, then fold it. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful breathing. Rise all the way back up. Inhale, arms extend. Maybe you even gaze up. And then hands to your heart center. Exhale. Take that one more time through. Feel it. Inhale, high mountain. So feel all that length. And keep lengthening as best you can as you take your dive down. So slowly. Beautiful. Halfway lift with your inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release. Uttanasana, fold. Press into your feet, connect to your center and rise. Arms extend, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Good job, friends. This time, inhale, take your arms to the sky. We'll just get into our side bodies for a moment. So just bring your right hand to your right hip and kind of push your hips over towards the windows and then reach your left fingertips towards the opposite wall. A little more weight in your left foot. And if you want, you can reach your right tiptoes out to the right. If there's a certain variation of a side body stretch that you would like to move into, feel free. So you could grab your left wrist, you could interlace your fingers, you could slide your right hand down your right thigh. See if you can puff up your left ribs just a little bit more. One more breath here. And then as you inhale, bring it back through center, both arms reach up. And as you exhale, other side. So left hand to the outside of left hip and push your hips over to the right as your right fingertips reach towards the windows now. Yeah, a little more weight in your right foot. If you want, left toes out to the left. And if you want, your own variation on this side as well. So just feel into all that length on your right side and send your breath into it. Keep a little tone in your belly. So navel to spine, that little engagement through your center. Take one more round here. Good breathing. As you inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. So shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine. And then if it's available, start to reach your hands back away from your body. Try not to hyperextend through your elbows or lock them out. And then only if you want, you can add a little back bend. So press your hips forward, but hug in with your inner thighs like you're hugging an invisible block. As you puff up your chest, maybe even tilt your chin up a bit. Yes, really good. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, hands stay clasped. Hinge at your hips all the way down and fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to so that you can relax your neck and let your head hang. Maybe give your head a little shake or a little nod. And see if you can lift your sit bones even higher using the strength in your core. See if you can lift your knuckles even higher using the mobility in your shoulders. One more in-breath. Thanks, Charles. As you exhale, bring your hands to your low back and then release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. You can give them a little shake out if you'd like. Next inhalation, halfway lift. Realign your spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to plank position, top of your push-up. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Take a great big inhale in your plank. And then as you exhale, just lift your hips up and press them back, downward facing dog. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Try not to move your hands or your feet in between these two poses. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Good. This time we'll add a push-up. Inhale, rock forward, high plank or modified plank. Knees can come down if you'd like. Exhale, lower halfway. So strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, push back up. Yes, and then exhale, take it back, down dog, stretch it out. One more like that. Inhale, rock forward, top of your push-up. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, hold. Hold until you're empty, and then inhale, push back up. Very nice. Exhale, take your hips up and back, stretch, lengthen. This time, inhale, rock forward. And as you exhale, all the way to your belly. Let's take a Sphinx pose today to start with. So bring your forearms to the ground, elbows under your shoulders, and then press down through the belly of your forearms. Imagine you're trying to drag your body forward, so kind of pull back with your arms energetically. Imagine you're trying to bring your heart through your shoulders. And then see if you can draw your belly button in and up. Create a little more length in your low back. Yes, one more inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly let it go, release. If you'd like to take one more back bend, one more heart opener of your choice, you're welcome to. Eventually find your way to downward facing dog, no rush. Once you get there, big, deep breaths, ujjayi breaths. So feel it and hear it. Got about 5 rounds, so feel free to just be still or feel free to move around and explore. You do you. Just feel all the length from your fingertips up to your sit bones. Feel the way your core lifts you out of your upper body. So imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button and it's pulling up, tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. Take one more big inhalation into your dog pose, friends. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat, however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold and bow. And then root through your feet, rise all the way up. Arms extend as you inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll start to build our flow now. Inhale, high mountain. And this time, exhale into a little baby back bend. So cactus your arms, squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades towards your spine as you curl open. Inhale, re-extend and realign. And then exhale, let's sit back into a chair plane pose. So sit back and reach back. Keep your heart lifted. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine and feel your back muscles hug around your spine as well. Yes. And then as you're reaching your butt back, is your core still engaged? So if it feels like you've let go through your core completely, draw your belly button in and up just slightly and feel that brace around your middle. You're welcome to stay right here or invitation to float up to your tiptoes. So lift your heels really high. Yeah, nice, Britt. And then with your heels lifted, see if you can sit a little lower. You have more range of motion in your legs now. Awesome, Cam. Take one more deep breath. Invitation to stay on your tiptoes for a balance challenge. Inhale, high mountain. So as tall as you can grow, and you can let your legs wobble and shake. Maybe even stay on your tiptoes as you dive down. So stick your butt out, use your core to help you balance. Very nice. With your inhale, heels on the ground, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Move through your vinyasa however you would like. See you back in downward facing dog. Nice, nice. So use your breath. Let it support you. Your knees a lot. And then focus on just lifting your butt up, pressing back. So keep your knees bent. Yeah. All right, from your down dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. And then for right now, keep your hips square so your inner thighs face one another. Your right toes face down towards the ground. And just make your right leg as straight and as strong and as powerful as possible. So if I came over and tried to press your leg down, it would not even move. Keep lifting with the strength in your core and pushing the ground away with the strength in your hands. Take one more inhale. Imagine you can breathe all the way up into your right toes. And then try not to let your hips sink down. Exhale, knee towards your nose, round your spine. Nice, Laura. Step through softly, low lunge. Now take a moment and just explore your legs. So just like we did at the beginning, from hands and knees, a little bit of intuitive movement. So you could bring your back knee down. You could work your front leg towards straight. You could open through your front hip. Lots of ways to feel your legs. So feel hips and hamstrings, ankles, knees. Yeah, very nice. And then in your next couple breaths, we'll meet up in a high crescent lunge. So no hurry. Eventually, front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot, and just slowly rise. Yeah, so all 10 toes face directly forward. And rather than sinking into your lunge, you're hugging in and creating stability. So energetically, your front hip pulls back, your back hip pulls forward. And then notice if you're flaring your ribs forward and just draw navel to spine, that little bit of engagement through your lowest, deepest abdominals. You want to feel like you have a brace around your middle. Puff up your heart, your chest. Maybe even take your gaze up. So wherever you're looking, intentional. If you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. A little balance challenge. See if you can imagine your breath flowing through every little space, through your fingers and your toes. Take one more big inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to twist, turbo twist. So left arm forward, right arm back, bend your back knee to a hover. If you want to modify, you can absolutely bring your back knee down gently. Otherwise, your back knee is hovering. And imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward and pull your front hip back. Try not to reach forward, lean forward. So keep your weight nice and centered. And then reach through your fingertips like you have great big wings. Maybe gaze back over your right shoulder behind you. Take one more round. As you inhale, come back to a crescent lunge. So reach up, an invitation to straighten both of your legs. Squeeze through both of your thighs. Exhale, bring your hands back to the ground, low lunge. And then root into your front foot, standing splits. Right foot roots down, left leg lifts. It's like a one-legged forward fold. So right foot down, left leg lifts. Let your head be heavy. Let your neck relax. Yeah, and if you want an extra challenge, maybe you pop up onto your tiptoes. Maybe you play with handstand hops. Maybe you wrap your right arm behind your right leg. So hand behind ankle, forearm behind calf, elbow behind knee. Good. Feel your strong core and use it to lift you out of your right leg. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, Shiva squat. So left knee tucks into the back of right knee. Both knees bend, get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend your left leg high. You can take a little hop if you want. We'll do 3 like that. Exhale, Shiva squat. All the way to empty. Inhale, re-extend. And then one more time. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee tucks in the back of right. Both knees bend. Inhale, lengthen. Reach your left leg up. Then listen. Step your left toes to the back of your mat again. This time, pivot your back heel down and cartwheel your arms up, Virabhadrasana 2. So right toes face directly forward, left toes face directly to the left. And as you bend your front knee, see if you can feel it tracking towards your pinky toe rather than collapsing inward. So imagine you're trying to wrap your right butt cheek underneath your body. Yes, shoulders stack over your hips. And breath is big, spacious, slow, and steady. Hear it, feel it. Next inhalation, side angle posture. So reach forward like you're trying to touch the front wall. Reach, 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 and then tip it over. Right hand towards the ground. Left arm can either reach towards the sky, or you might bring your left bicep next to your ear and reach for the front wall. If the half or the full bind is in your practice and you feel like going there, you're more than welcome to. Keep your hips and your heart open. So imagine your heart is trying to look up and see if you can let it. Awesome, you guys. Keep bending your front knee. Nice, Dante. And keep pressing into the outer edge of your back foot. So back foot rooted, back leg strong. Take your last couple of rounds here. Nice, Ella. All right, from the press of your feet, next time you breathe in, rise up. Take it back to a reverse warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach up, lengthen, reach back. Beautiful. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Puff up your right ribs. If there's a variation you want to take, go for it. You could grab your right wrist. You could reach your left arm behind your back and forward. Slide your left fingertips down your left leg. Just feel into that space. Breathe into that space in your right side body. Beautiful poses, everyone. Nice, Kate. Take one more big inhale. Awesome, Tiff. And then as you exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. And then we're going to come into a pyramid stance. So step your back foot forward about a foot or so. You want both feet flat on the ground. And I personally prefer my feet on 2 train tracks rather than a balance beam. So all 10 toes face forward, feet on 2 train tracks, or traditionally, your back foot is at a slight angle and your feet are more on a balance beam. So whatever works best in your own body. Inhale to a halfway lift position. Bring your hands to your hips for a moment. And then just for a second, bend your front leg on purpose a lot. And you're going to re-straighten it really, really slowly with tons of awareness. Focus on pressing back through the very, very, very top of your right thigh and trying to lift your right butt cheek up, up, up towards the sky. So work your right leg as straight as it will go by pressing back through the top of your right thigh. And imagine a rope attached to your right butt cheek pulling up. See if you can keep that. And then when you're ready, fold over your front leg. Drape your torso over your front leg. Yeah. Let's bring your back foot forward. Both feet flat on the ground. Yeah. Beautiful, friends. Keep lifting your right butt cheek up. Keep pressing the top of your right thigh back. And keep breathing big, spacious breath. Nice job. You want to feel your right quad engaging, firing as you stretch your hamstring, back of your thigh. So you might feel a little shake. One of my teachers used to call it the sacred tremble. So it's a good thing. Let it happen. It means you've met an edge. You're working an edge. Be with it. Soften around it. Give it a couple more breaths. Nice summer. Good awareness, you guys. Then bottom of your next exhalation, just step your back foot forward, nice and easy. Forward fold. If your right leg needs a little shake out, anything like that, pedal out your heels. Go for it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet and take it all the way up to stand. Arms reach up as you breathe in. Pause in your high mountain pose. So as you stand tall with your arms reaching up, see if you can feel into your most neutral pelvis and most neutral spine. So rather than flaring ribs forward or curling your tailbone under, it's nice and neutral. Stay rooted through your right foot and lift your left knee up, standing staff pose. So right foot roots down, left knee lifts. Flex your left toes back and active towards your left shin. Hug in with your inner thighs. Focus your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. Take one more inhale as you reach high. And then exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. You could grab the outside of your left thigh if you want. You could press your left hand into your low back and use your arms against your body as a little bit of leverage. We will get into the full version of this pose eventually. So you can go there now if you really feel like it, but we'll get there eventually. Otherwise, just keep that bend in your knee and work on your twists. Stand tall, broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones, and maybe even gaze back over your left shoulder behind you. Take one last full round. Use your exhale to twist to your edge. As you inhale, unwind, arms reach up. Maybe extend your left leg forward. And then listen, slow motion, low lunge. So left toes to the back of your mat, hands frame your front foot. Maybe you land with fingers and toes at the exact same time. From your low lunge position, 3-legged down dog. Take your right leg back and up. Right leg back and up. This time, open your right hip. So bend your knee. Reach it out and up towards the sky. Squeeze through your outer right butt cheek to create this action. Take one more inhale here. You're more than welcome to stay here. Otherwise, exhale, right knee, left elbow. As close as you can get. Inhale, back up, three-legged dog. See if you can open your hip again. Exhale, right knee, right armpit as high as you can get. Yes, inhale this time, square hips as you reach your right leg high, square hips. And then exhale, rock forward, plank to chaturanga. You can take it however you'd like. Three-legged, right foot can come down, knees can come down. Inhale to lift your heart. And take an extra breath or two if you want. And see you back eventually in downward facing dog. Reconnect to Ujjayi breath. So your body will get tired, your muscles will get fatigued, but your breath is brand new every time you inhale. So really use it. All right, from your down dog, inhale, take your left leg to the sky, three-legged. And again, try to keep your hips square for this one. So inner thighs face one another, left toes face down. Make your left leg powerful and strong. So imagine there's energy running from your fingertips, through your arms, through your side bodies, through your spine, through your left leg, all the way up into your left toes. Strong, powerful. Take one more inhale. Keep your hips high, don't let them sink. Knee towards your nose, curl in as you exhale, and then step forward softly. Take a moment to explore your legs on this side. So whatever feels good or interesting does not necessarily have to be what you did on the other side. Yes, nice, you guys. Just feeling into your hips, your hamstrings, feeling into your joints. Your next couple rounds, start your transition up to high crescent lunge. Very nice. So strong, powerful legs. Your legs are your foundation. So build a strong structure from the ground up. Energetically, pull front hip back, back hip forward. So you feel that connection to your center. That little navel to spine adjustment to feel that brace around your middle. Puff up your heart. Maybe gaze up. Take one more inhale as you reach high. And then exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm goes forward, left arm swings back, back knee bends to a hover, or back knee can come down gently. So feel free to modify. Your back knee is hovering. Imagine you're trying to pull your back thigh forward and pull your front hip back, squeeze through your inner thighs, broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. Your arms are reaching like you've got great big wings. Maybe gaze back over your left shoulder, last breath. Nice, Josh. Inhale, come back, crescent lunge. Invitation to straighten both of your legs for a moment. Squeeze through the front of your thighs, your quad muscles. And then exhale, hands come to the ground. Root into your front foot. Float your back leg up, standing splits. Yeah, Kendall, that's it. So right leg lifts. Lift as high as you can, even if that's an inch away from the ground. Perfect. Find your own edge and then be with it. Try not to sink into your outer left hip, but instead hug in with your left inner thigh. Lift through your center. If you want more, maybe you lift up to your tiptoes. Maybe you wrap your left arm behind left leg. Maybe you play with little handstand hops. So you do you. Breathe into all the little spaces. Really good. Take one more inhale. Right leg long, strong, and powerful. And as you exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee tucks in the back of your left knee. Both knees bend. Get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend. Nice, Jane. Long, strong, powerful. Exhale, Shiva squat. 3 total. Really good breathing. Inhale, re-extend. You can take a little hoppy hop if you want. And then last time, exhale, Shiva squat. Nice, Laura. Inhale, re-extend. And then as you exhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Set up your warrior 2 legs. Rise up. So back heel pivots down. Cartwheel your arms up and settle in. So weight is centered. You're not leaning forward or reaching forward. Shoulders stack over your hips. Feel your front knee tracking towards your pinky toe. So rather than sticking your butt out and your front knee collapses in, wrap your left butt cheek underneath your body. Next time you breathe in, we'll go for side angle. So now reach forward, slide your rib cage forward even, and then tip it over. So left hand towards the ground, right arm towards the sky, or, nice Gordon, your right arm could reach forward towards the front wall, bicep next to your ear. Half bind or full bind if you feel like going there, you're welcome to. Just keep your hips open, keep your heart open. Remember, your heart wants to look up, so see if you can let it. Keep breathing, big, spacious, last couple of rounds. From the press of your feet, next time you inhale, reverse warrior. So rise up, reach up. Nice, Mary Claire, reach back. So working the length now on your left side. Keep bending deeply into your left knee. Keep tracking your left knee towards your pinky toe. And then puff up your left ribs. Breathe into the space between your left ribs. Yes, so good. Nice, Kate. Take one more big inhale. Maybe bend your front knee a little more. Reach a little further. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pyramid stance. So step your back foot forward about a foot or two, depends how long your legs are. You want both feet flat on the ground. And again, I like my feet on 2 train tracks, all 10 toes face forward. Halfway lift. Bring your hands to your hips. Yeah. And then with your nice long spine, for just a moment, bend on purpose. Bend your front knee a lot. And then work it straight again, but do it really slowly and mindfully. Especially pay attention to the very, very top of your left thigh and try to press back through the top of your left thigh. And imagine your left butt cheek has a rope attached to it that's pulling up. So left butt cheek lifts up, left thigh presses back. Keep that. And then when you're ready, fold over your front leg. So again, ideally, we want to engage through our quad muscle, the front of our left thigh, as we stretch our hamstring muscle, the back of our thigh. Every single exhalation, see if you can dive just a little bit deeper. So at the bottom of each exhale, navel to spine, all the way to empty. And from that place, dive just a little deeper, fold just a little further. Give it a couple more rounds. Really good awareness, everybody. Nice hips. All right, bottom of your next exhale, just step your back foot forward, nice and easy, forward fold. You can pedal it out, shake it out, whatever calls to you, or just hang out, ragdoll your arms perhaps. On an inhale, find your halfway lift once again, realign. Exhale, bow, let it go. And then root through your feet and rise. Take it all the way up. Arms extend. Left foot will be your base. Lift your right knee up. So as your right knee lifts, try not to sink into your outer left hip, but instead hug in with your left inner thigh. Flex your right toes back and active towards your shin. Slow, spacious breath helps you balance. Take one more inhale. Nice, Brandy. As you exhale, twist. Left arm goes forward, right arm reaches back. You can bring your hands to your body. Left hand grabs the outside of your thigh. Right hand presses into your low back. And use your hands against your body as gentle leverage. Broaden through your shoulders. Keep standing tall. Keep breathing all the way down into low belly, low back. Use your exhales to work your twist. Take just one final round, maybe twisting a little bit further. And then with your inhale, unwind back to standing staff. Reach up. If you want, you can extend your right leg forward, pressing out through your heel. Nice, Cam. And then slow motion, low lunge. See if you can land with fingers and toes at the same time. So hands frame your front foot. Yeah, right toes back. Awesome job. Nice, Britt. And then from this place, 3-legged down dog. Take your left leg back and up. Open up your left hip. Yeah, so bend your knee, reach your knee out and up towards the sky. Feel your outer left butt cheek squeeze to create this action. Take one more inhale. Stay if you want, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. So that little twist. Use your obliques. Push the ground away as you come forward. Inhale, take it back up. Open your hip again. And then left to left, aim high. Exhale all the way to empty. Awesome, Nick. Inhale, three-legged. This time square hips and long through your left leg. Exhale, you can go straight to down dog or rock forward, plank to chaturanga. Take it any way you want. Left leg can hover, nice jhana. Left foot could come down, knees could come down. Inhale into your back bend. Give yourself an extra breath or two if you'd like. And then either down dog or now is a great time for a child's pose, hero's pose, or any other resting pose. So we'll just give you a moment to feel, to be in your body. Reconnect to your breath. We'll move through that entire sequence now. So everything we just did, we're going to do it again, a couple more times through. But we will move faster. So one breath, one movement. It does not mean that we speed through it with momentum and forget to breathe. It means we use our slow, intentional breath to guide slow, intentional movement. So if I'm cueing too slow for you, see if you can actually breathe slower, breathe deeper, and use your breath to guide you. If at any time you just want to take a little break, you just want to do your own thing, you're more than welcome to. So always, always honor what your body needs. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog, ujjayi breath. All right, great big inhale, push the ground away, lots of length. Exhale, look to the top of your mat and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Half lift, breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. Nice, Kim. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet. Take it all the way up. Inhale, arms extend. Hands to your heart center as you exhale. All right, here we go, my friends. Let's flow. Inhale, high mountain. As you exhale, cactus your arms, curl open, little baby, back bend, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze. Inhale, re-extend, realign, feel your neutral pelvis, neutral spine, and then exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So you're welcome to float up to tiptoes. You do not have to. Maybe stay on your tiptoes, high mountain. So again, big full body stretch, as tall as you can. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive down. So it's an exaggeration of what you want to feel every single time. Inhale, heels on the ground now, halfway lift, breathe in. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty as you lower down. Yes, inhale, heart lifts. Try not to move right through it, but be in it first. Then exhale to down dog. Beautiful. Inhale your right leg high, strong and powerful. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat as soft as you can. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends. Inhale, come back to crescent, reach up and maybe straighten both of your legs just for a moment. Exhale, bring your hands down, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, left leg lifts. And exhale just one time, Shiva squat, left knee tucks in the back of right. Inhale, re-extend. And then exhale, step your left foot back once again. This time your warrior two legs. And inhale, rise to your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Beautiful. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over all the way to emptiness. Inhale, reverse. So stay in your legs, reach up, reach back, bend your front knee as you reach through your fingers. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid stance with a halfway lift. You can bring your hands to hips if you want to. And then exhale, fold, drape your torso over your front leg. Take it all the way to empty. Inhale, step forward, half lift at the top of your mat. And exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet, rise up. Inhale, reach your arms up and lift your left knee up, standing staff. Exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back, all the way to empty. Twist, 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 and then back to standing staff. Reach up, maybe extend left leg. Amazing. Low lunge, slowly, land softly. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Take your right leg up and back. Open your hip. And then if you want it, one more time on this side, that little bit of core. Right knee, left elbow as you exhale. Good. Inhale, three-legged. See if you can open your hip again. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Bend your elbows out, a little push-up if you want. Inhale, three-legged. This time, square hips long through your right leg. Exhale, either down dog or rock forward. Take your vinyasa. Thanks, Kelly. Awesome, Jane. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're doing great. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Active through left foot, strong through left leg, and then exhale, step forward, soft as possible. Thanks, Laura. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Exhale, turbo twist, right arm forward, left arm back, twist towards the windows, back knee bends. Inhale, unwind, crescent. Option to straighten both of your legs again. Feel power through your legs as you reach high. Then exhale, hands to the ground. Root into your front foot. Standing splits. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Active through your toes. Exhale, Shiva squat just once. Small and compact. Yes. Inhale, re-extend. You can take a little hoppy hop if you want. And then exhale, right foot to the back edge of your mat, parallel to the back edge of your mat. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, and then tip it over all the way to emptiness. Press into your feet, reverse warrior. Inhale, lengthen your left side a lot. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pyramid stand. So step your back foot in, half lift as you breathe in, and then exhale, drape your torso over your front leg all the way to empty, navel to spine, bow. Inhale, half lift. So step to the top of your mat, spine parallel to the ground. Yeah. Exhale, forward fold. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Reach up as you breathe in and lift your right knee up. Exhale, twist. Left arm goes forward. Right arm reaches back all the way to empty. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, come back to standing staff. Reach up, maybe extend right leg. And then as you exhale, slowly low lunge. See if you can land with fingers and toes at the same time. Yes, very nice. From low lunge, three-legged down dog, left leg back and up. Open up your hip. Stay or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, take it back up, open up, left to left, aim for your armpit, add the push-up if you want. Inhale, back up, this time square hips, long through your left leg, and exhale to rock forward, plank to chaturanga. Take it however you want. Please feel free to modify. Inhale, lift your heart, and then downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment to just feel maybe a couple big open mouth sighs. Ah. So we've got one more time through, and this time I'm going to add a few things, change a few things up. We'll hold poses a little bit longer, or some of them. So just like you've been doing, stay present, listen to my cues, take what works, and leave the rest behind. Take one more inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your space, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, let it go. And then rise all the way up. Arms extend, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, listen, inhale, high mountain. Just like we did at the very beginning, side body stretch, right hand to your right hip, left side lengthens. Inhale, bring it through center, reach up. Other side, up and over, all the way to empty. Inhale, center, reach. Baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms, curl open. Yes, inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So sit back, reach back, maybe float to tiptoes. Option to stay on tiptoes if you'd like. High mountain, as tall as you can grow. And then possibly stay on your tiptoes one last time as you take your dive down into your fold. Beautiful. Nice, Nick. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Try to keep that exhale going. Inhale. Curl open. Shoulders back and down. Nice, Mary Jo. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Amazing, you guys. You're almost there. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through softly. Inhale, rise slowly, crescent. Exhale, turbo twist. Left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends. Now listen, we're going to pause here. Bring your right forearm across your low back. Turn your gaze forward, square your shoulders forward. Reach your left arm up and slightly back. Work a little baby back bend. So puff up through your heart. Feel that long line all the way down your left side. Take one more inhale. Very nice. As you exhale, left hand to the ground. Right arm to the sky. So you are in revolve lunge now. Reach your right arm up, and only if you want, invitation to turn this into a revolve triangle variation. So stay balanced on the ball of your back foot, but see if you can start to work your front leg towards straight. So pull your right butt cheek up, 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 and press the top of your right thigh, back, back, back. Keep twisting, keep lengthening. Yes, amazing. One last round. Beautiful, friends. Bottom of your exhale, let it go. Low lunge. So bend your front knee. Inhale, standing splits. Left leg lifts. Now we're going to pause here in standing splits. If you would like, invitation to turn it into a balancing half moon pose. So right hand reaches forward just a little bit. And then left arm reaches up, or maybe left hand to left hip. So stack your hips one on top of the other. Squeeze through your outer right glute and see if you can lift your back leg even higher. Press your hips towards the windows. Take one last big inhale. Awesome, you guys. And then as you exhale, nice and easy, come into that Shiva squat. So left knee to the back of right, curl in. Inhale, standing splits, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot back, set up your warrior two legs, and then rise. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Good, very nice. All the way to empty. Inhale, reverse. So rise up, reach back. Beautiful. Come back through your warrior two. Listen, pause in warrior two. Straighten your front leg. We're moving towards triangle. So if you want to, you can shorten your stance just slightly, like an inch or so. Then as you're ready, reach forward, tip it over, right hand towards the ground, left towards the sky. Keep your heart open. Keep your hips open. Keep breathing. If you want, you could reach your left arm forward towards the front wall. And if you can hold the integrity of the pose in your legs and your core, you could also try reaching both arms forward, like you're holding an invisible block in between your palms. Yeah, awesome. Nice, Paul. Take one last deep breath in triangle, friends. And then next time you inhale, press into your feet, rise up and reach both arms to the sky, parallel your feet. As you exhale, dive down into a wide-legged forward fold. We'll take a quick pause here, so about 5 breaths, anywhere you want to go, any way you want to explore in your own body. Yeah, so feel your legs, ankles, your feet, and big deep breath. Take one last round. As you inhale, fingertips to the ground, you can come into a halfway lift if you have space. And then exhale, crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid stance with a halfway lift. So coming back into our flow, you can bring hands to hips if you'd like. Exhale, bow, drape your torso over your front leg all the way to emptiness. And then at the very bottom of that exhale, just step your back foot forward. Inhale to a regular halfway lift at the top of your mat. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and take it all the way up. Inhale, arms extend, left knee lifts. Exhale, twist towards the windows, right arm forward, left arm back. And this time we will pause, hold. If you want to take the full variation now, go for it. So grab hold of your left leg, or excuse me, your left foot, and start to extend your left foot forward. Press out through your heel. Nice on ease. Keep your shoulders nice and broad. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Breathe down into your belly. Amazing. Wherever you're at, one last deep breath. And then inhale, unwind, standing staff. Keep your left leg extended or extend it for the first time. And exhale, low lunge, soft landing if possible. Hands frame your front foot. Three-legged down dog. Take your right leg back and up. Open your hip. This time, option to flip your dog if you would like. So right foot comes down. Yeah, reach forward. Open through your heart. Breathe down into your belly. Lift your hips high. One more inhale. Awesome, Ella. And then bring it back, everybody. Regular down dog. Walk it out. You can keep walking it out a little bit longer. Or invitation to inhale, rock forward, high plank. You can hover right leg if you want. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, curl open, shoulders back and down. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. One more side. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step forward as soft as you can. Rise into crescent. Inhale. Exhale, turbo twist. So right arm forward, left arm back. Bend your back knee. Pause. Bring your left forearm behind your back. Square your shoulders forward. Gaze forward. Reach your right arm up and slightly back. So you're not leaning back. You're curling open. Make it come from your mid and your upper back. Your lowest, deepest abdominals are supporting your low spine. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, right hand to the earth, left arm to the sky, revolve lunge. Yeah, nice, Dante. You can stay right here, or you can work into that revolve triangle variation. So stay on the ball of your back foot, but start to work your front leg towards straight. So lift your left butt cheek up, 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 and press the top of your left thigh, the very top, back, back, back. Keep twisting from your center. Keep lengthening through your spine. Keep breathing big, spacious breath. Take one last round. End of your exhale, release. Standing splits, inhale, right leg lifts. Stay in standing splits or turn it into a balancing half moon now. So right hand to right hip or right arm to the sky. And let your hips open, right hip stacks on top of left. Squeeze through your outer left glute. Open your hips, press them forward. Make your back leg strong wherever you are working. Back leg is strong, back toes are active. One last inhalation. And as you exhale, right knee to the back of left knee, both knees bend, Shiva squat. Yeah, so neutralizing your spine here. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, step your right foot back, warrior two legs this time. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. Inhale, reverse it. Rise up, reach back. Exhale, come back into your warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, set up for triangle. So if you want to, shorten your stance just a little bit. Imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your outer right hip. It's pulling back, and then reach forward as far as you can. When you can't reach anymore, Left hand towards the ground, right towards the sky. So try to stay open through your heart and your hips. Left toes face forward, right toes to the right. If you want more, you can reach your right arm forward, bicep next to your ear. And if you can hold the integrity of the pose with your legs and your core and you can still breathe, maybe both arms reach forward, like you're holding that invisible yoga block in between your palms. Yeah, last couple breaths. Nice job, everybody. Amazing. From the press of your feet, next inhale, come back up, reach both arms to the sky, pivot all of your toes towards the long edge of your mat, and then take it down as you exhale, wide-legged forward fold. You can let this be a little rest, or you can play, get curious, challenge yourself. Nice job, everybody. Last couple rounds. Next time you breathe in, fingertips on the ground, halfway lift if you have space. And then exhale, crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Pyramid stance, half lift, last time. So everything really long. Exhale, bow deeply all the way to empty and drape your torso over your front leg. As you inhale, back foot steps forward, halfway lift at the top of your mat. And exhale, fold. Root through your feet, rise up. Inhale, reach up, right knee lifts. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Pause here. This is where you can take the full variation if you want. Grab your right foot and slowly extend your right leg forward. Only extend as much as you can without rounding your back. So spine stays long, shoulders and collarbones broad. Nice, Cam. Hug in with your inner thighs. Twist from your center. One last round. Really good. Inhale, back to standing staff. Reach up. Maybe extend your right leg. And slowly, low lunge. Exhale. Hands frame your front foot as you step back. Three-legged down dog. Take your left leg back and up. Open up through your hip. Stay here or flip your dog. Left foot comes down. Left arm reaches forward. Yeah. Feel the strength in your back body as your front body stretches. Take one more inhale. And then bring it back. Regular down dog. Walk it out. You can stay here, walk it out a little longer. Or next inhale, rock forward, high plank, option to hover left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Lift your heart as you breathe in. And then anywhere you'd like to go as you breathe out. Down dog, child's pose, embryo, heroes. Just give your body a moment to rest. Just feel whatever there is to feel. Notice whatever there is to notice, all that energy flowing through you. Big, deep breaths. All right, find your way into a tabletop position, hands and knees. From a tabletop position, we'll move into a modified side plank on our right side. So pivot on your right knee, right foot comes to the outside of your mat, left leg reaches back, and then left arm reaches up. So open up towards the windows. See if you can press your hips forward rather than sticking your butt out behind you. Yes, so good. Nice, Parker. Maybe reach your left arm forward, bicep next to your ear. Feel the length in your left side. Stay here. Or final option if you want, bend your left knee, reach back, grab hold of your left foot. Once you've got it, use gentle leverage. So kick foot into hand and pull hand back into foot. See if you can let your heart look up a little bit more. Press your hips forward a little bit more. Awesome, Kelly. Nice tiff. Take one last deep breath. And then slowly bring it back to hands and knees, tabletop. Bring your knees at least hips width distance apart if they're not already there. And then just take your left arm out and all the way up as you inhale. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath your body. So come down to rest gently on the outside of your shoulder and the outside of your head. You can work it any way you want. You could push into the ground with your right hand. You can wrap your right arm behind your back. Just breathe big and spacious. All the way to empty with every exhalation. Nice job. Take a couple more rounds. If you do have your right hand lifted, set it back down. On an inhale, unthread your left arm, reach it out and all the way up. And then exhale, left hand to the ground. Curl your toes under, lift your knees, lift your hips, down dog. All right, inhale your right leg high. And exhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Come into your standing splits. So left leg lifts. Take a great big inhale, lots of length. Exhale, Shiva squat one more time. Pause in your Shiva squat. Bring your right hand up to grab hold of the shoelace side of your left foot. All right, once you've got that, root firmly into your right foot and see if you can slowly rise all the way up to stand. Once you're standing, you can start to work a twisted dancer pose. Kick your foot into your hand. Reach your left arm forward. Lift your heart up. Hug in with your inner thighs to stay out of your low back. Wherever you've ended up, maybe you're falling in and out. Maybe you're still down in your Shiva squat. Does not matter. Give it 2 more rounds of breath. Yes, so good, everybody. Amazing. See if you can come out slowly the same way you came in. So slowly come back down into that Shiva squat and release your foot. Just a regular forward fold at the top of your space. You can shake out your legs, pedal out your heels. Heel toe your feet out wide to the width of your yoga mat. Heels in, toes out. And then come down into a low yogi squat, so malasana pose. If possible, keep your heels on the ground. If you need to lift your heels, that's okay. But if you can keep your heels down, then see if also you can pick up your toes and spread them. See if rather than rocking onto the inner edges of your feet, you can press into the outer edges as well. And then imagine you're like a turtle coming out of his shell. So rather than rounding and curling in, lift through the crown of your head, broaden through your collarbones, lengthen through your spine, send your breath all the way down into your pelvis, all the way down into your hips. Nice, Ryan. Take one last big, huge breath. And then at the very end of your exhalation, fingertips to the ground, lift your hips to the sky, heel toe your feet in however you prefer them, hips width distance or big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, realign. Exhale, bow and fold. And then rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top as you inhale. Hands to heart center as you exhale. Flow for just a moment with breath. Inhale, high mountain. Give yourself a little baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Feel neutral pelvis, neutral spine. And then exhale, stick your butt out and slow dive down. You can bend your knees a lot. Yes. Beautiful. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Take your vinyasa however you like. End up in a child's pose. So a couple grounding breaths. Might feel nice to roll your forehead side to side. Might feel nice to swivel your hips side to side. Good job, friends. All right, rise up to a tabletop position once again. And then from tabletop, modified side plank. So pivot on your left knee, left foot comes to the outside of your mat, right leg reaches back, right arm reaches up. You can keep your right foot down, or you can float your right leg up. Just make your right foot active and your right leg strong. Maybe reach your right arm forward and feel into the length of your right side. Keep pressing your hips forward. Stay here, or bend your right knee and reach back, grab hold of your foot. Nice, Jane. Once you've got it, gentle leverage. Awesome, Chris. So kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Keep a little tone in your belly to support your low back even as you back bend. Take one last deep breath. And nice and easy, let it go. Come back to hands and knees. Bring your knees at least hips width distance apart. Now just take your right arm out and all the way up as you inhale. And then exhale to thread it through. Yeah, gently resting down outside of shoulder, outside of head on the ground. Work it however you want to on this side. Big deep breaths. All the way to empty with your exhalations. Last couple rounds. You have your left hand lifted, set it back down. On an inhale, unthread your right arm. Reach it out and up one more time. Open. And then right hand to the ground. Downward facing dog pose. Doing great. All right. From your down dog, inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of your space. Slow lunge. Come into your standing splits for just a moment. So left foot roots down, right leg floats up. Yeah, awesome, Laura. Find that activation through your right toes. Find that connection to your center. One more inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat, right knee into the back of left knee. Pause here. Lift your left hand, grab your right foot. If this is where you want to stay, that's fine with me. Otherwise, press into your left foot, engage your core, slowly rise. And then once you're standing up, kind of found your balance, see if you can start to work that twisted dancer. So kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot, hug in with your inner thighs, reach your right arm forward and lift your heart like you're doing cobra with your chest. Yes, nice reach. Amazing, you guys. Wherever you're working, your pose, last couple rounds. So good. See if you can come out super slowly, same way you came in. So come back to your Shiva squat and then forward fold at the top of your space. Nice, Brandy. You can give your left leg a little shake out. Good, Kindle. Pedal it out. And then walk your feet out one more time, width of your yoga mat, heels in, toes out, malasana, low squat. So you can keep your hands at your heart center, or if you want more, a little more intensity option, you could interlace your fingers, steeple your index fingers, and try to reach your arms up. And as you reach your arms up, think of pressing your arms back and your chest forward. If you like, there's also the option to work with a crow pose if that's in your practice or you've been working on it. You can go there instead. So anything goes, you do you. About 2-3 more breaths. If you can get your feet off the ground in crow, see if you can bring your big toes to touch behind you. If you are in a crow pose and you're working on a jump back in your practice, you're welcome to take a jump back. Otherwise, bring your feet back to the ground. Nice, Parker. And then everybody plant your hands and step your feet back. Plank position. Awesome, Josh. So plank position. Inhale, top of your push-up, push the ground away. And exhale, chaturanga. Nice, Jody. Inhale, lift your heart, back bend of choice. Take an extra breath or two if you want. And then see you in downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your space. Set your body down gently. If you would rather take this on your back or in a seat, please feel free. Whatever will best serve you. And then breath by breath, just settle in. You can visualize your breath moving down into your outer right hip, creating space there. Anytime you want, big open mouth sigh. Ah. Soft face, soft jaw. Be here for about 3, 4, 5 more breaths. It's like the very beginning of our practice. Invitation to inhale, fill up as big as you can, get as full as you can, hold in that fullness. Keep holding, take an extra little sip. And then open your mouth, great big sigh. Ah. Slowly start to lift your upper body. Come into a 3-legged tabletop. So you'll plant your hands, tuck your back toes, scoot your back knee forward so your hips lift a lot, and then take your right leg back, give it a nice little shaky shake. And then after a few shaky shakes, bend your knee. Imagine you're trying to squeeze an invisible rolled up washcloth behind your knee and wring it out. Keep your toes flexed. Draw big circles with your right knee through space. So fullest range of motion you can find through your right hip joint. And try to keep every other part of your body very still. So you can have your left knee down. And then reverse those circles. Notice if your belly is dropping towards the ground, draw navel to spine so you still have that brace around your middle supporting you. Very good. Extend your right leg straight back. Take your right toes off the left edge of your mat. Push them into the ground. And then lean your hips to the right as you gaze back over your left shoulder. Yeah, look back at your tiptoes. You might bend your elbows, you might round or arch, so feel into it, breathe into it. Last big deep breath. And then come back, regular tabletop. Take it back to downward facing dog. If you want to move through a quick vinyasa on your own, you're welcome to. All right, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose. Left shin forward. Bring your body down gently. Try to get your left knee nice and wide towards the outer left edge of your mat. Rather than pushing your hips towards the ground, find structure and stability. So hug in. Your left hip pulls back and up like there is a rope attached to your left butt cheek, pulling back and up. And then heart bows forward. Breathe. A little bit of activation through your front toes, like you're trying to spread them apart. Really good. Nice awareness, everybody. Just breath by breath, softening. Take about 4 or 5 more rounds. Sigh it out your mouth anytime. Next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. Hold. Extra little sip if it's there. And then open your mouth, let it out. Ah. Very nice. Start to lift your upper body. Come into your 3-legged tabletop. Scoot your back knee forward, unthread your left leg, take it back, give it that shaky shake. And then when you're ready, start your circle. So bend your knee, squeeze through the back of your knee, flex through your toes, circle it out. Biggest circles you can make. Nice, Shauna. And then reverse them at any time. Every other part of your body as still as possible. That little engagement through your lowest, deepest abdominals, supporting low back. Yeah, so good. Finally, everyone, reach your left leg straight back. Take your left toes off the right edge of your mat, push them into the ground. Lean your hips over to your left as you gaze back over your right shoulder, lengthen through your left side. Look back at your left, your left tiptoes. One last deep breath. So nice. And then come back, tabletop. Anywhere you want to go for a few more breaths. So down dog, one last vinyasa, child's pose, cat cows, intuitive movement. And then eventually we'll find our way down onto our back. So you can start your transition onto your back in your own time. Once you're on your back, hug your knees in towards your belly. Just take a little rock, nice and gentle, side to side. Take a supine spinal twist of your choice. Legs go right, Left arm reaches out to the left, or goalpost your left arm on the ground. So any leg variation you'd like to take. Shoulders, heart, square towards the sky. Breathe down into your belly. Give more and more of your weight to the ground, to the earth with every breath you take. Your next couple breaths, switch to the other side. So take your time as you come through center. Instead of just plopping your knees over to the left, maybe neutralize for a moment. Give yourself a little rock, or give your knees a big squeeze. And legs left, right arm out to the right. When you feel even on both sides with your twists, come back to center, no rush. And choose any inversion that you would like to take. So anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart. Give yourself about 5 to 10 breaths there. It can be something more restorative, or if you're in the mood for something more challenging, go for it. If there's a couple different variations of an inversion you want to work through, perfect. After about 5 to 10 breaths in your inversion, ease your way out. Take any counter poses, any finishing poses that you would like to take. Maybe happy baby. Maybe you just want to rest with your feet together, knees apart for a few breaths. You want to give your knees one last big squeeze. Eventually, start to find your way into your final relaxation, your final resting pose. This is just a short little reading by Nikita Gill. Every day is not an opportunity to improve yourself. Some days are just there for you to accept yourself and look at the clouds. This too is growth. This too is rising. Just existing is enough on some days. The flowers do it every day and make the world more beautiful just by being here. So do you. So these last few moments, let yourself rest without guilt, without even needing to go anywhere in your mind and figure anything out. Just let your body simply exist here in this space. You're just the witness. You're just watching whatever comes, whatever goes. and letting it. Shavasana. A deep breath in. And let it go. And just begin to gently and slowly bring movement back into your physical body. Wiggle your fingers, toes. You want to give yourself a little temple massage, forehead massage. And then just eventually find your way to either side. Fetal position. Couple rounds of breath, just resting on your side body. Just really feel the way the ground holds you and supports you as you rest here. Maybe even visualize, use your imagination and see all the energy, all the effort of your practice this morning, just soaking in, seeping into your body, into your being. And use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation. So facing forward towards the front of your mat and the front of our space. Sit up tall. Close your eyes and gather your hands into your heart center. Prayer hands are one palm stacked over the other. We'll just close our practice together with one great big Om. So please join me. I would love for you to join me. If you'd rather just listen, that's fine too. So start by exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need to. And breathe in your voice, fill up with it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for showing up, sharing your practice, your energy. The light in me sees and reflects the light in you. Namaste. You're welcome. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll see you soon, I hope. You did great. Meh. Flexibility, meh.